Well, hello, everybody. It's Brenda Eason, the founder of the Black Business Owners Network, where we have over 70,000 members all over the world. I'm also the co-founder of the Black Empowered Media Network, BEMN TV, located at BEMNTV.com. Again, BEMNTV.com. Co-founder is here today. She's a man in the chat, Dr. Tina Michelle. She's the co-founder of the Black Empowered Media Network, and she's also the CEO of Connect to Your City. Who, if you go to your Roku TV, you download the Connect to Your City app, then you're going to see BEMN, which is our station, BEMN. So we're going to get started. Going to talk a little bit about the Black Empowered Media Network, and then we're going to do what we know how to do best: network with one another. Okay. So again, my name is Brenda Eason. I'm the co-founder of the Black Empowered Media Network. And at the Black Empowered Media Network, our mission is to serve as a dynamic catalyst for change, empowering, celebrating, and transforming the narratives that define our communities. We are committed to providing a space for a powerful platform for voices to be heard, stories to be shared, and communities to be uplifted. BEMN stands as a symbol of positive media, creating opportunities for growth, trust, and support within our communities. Our mission extends to businesses, nurturing and expanding them while reshaping the narratives that shape our lives. That's a little bit about the Black Empowered Media Network. At the network, we're always looking for advertisers. So if you're a business owner and you like to advertise your business there, you're more than welcome to come on the network, which is seen by Roku TV, Apple TV, as Amazon Prime, and also Tubi. So you'll be seen all over the world on televisions all over the world. You can say, "Grandma, turn on the TV. I'm on. Auntie, I'm on the TV." So that's how that works. It's a great opportunity for exposure for your business if you're ready to go to the next level. It really is. And if you're a podcaster, we're always also looking for podcasters to have their show on the network. Your show will be given a slot, just like on any other network or Tubi. You're given a slot. Your show might come on at 8 p.m. on Tuesday night or 3 p.m. on Friday night or Friday afternoon. That's how that would work. So if you're a podcaster, if you ever thought about becoming a podcaster, this is an incredible opportunity for you to come on podcast and talk about what you love to do. You can talk about your industry and then just throw in a spot for your advertisement in there. It's a great way to have people to come back every week to join you and also to learn about your business, which is all what it's all about. If they don't know about your business, you won't be successful. Okay. So we have the Podcasters Collective, and we would love for you to become a part of the Podcasters Collective at the Black Empowered Media Network. So a little bit about the Podcasters Network. So are you ready to take your podcasting journey to the next level? Look no further than the Podcasters Collective, where we empower podcasters like you to thrive, grow your audience, and achieve your business branding and monetization goals. That's really what it's really about, monetizing. So if it doesn't make money, it don't make sense. Okay. So why join the Podcasters Collective? Community collaboration. Connect with the vibrant community of like-minded podcasters who share your passion for creating compelling content. Collaborate on projects, share experiences, and accelerate your growth together. It's all about coming together in a collective. You'll get expert guidance to gain access to industry leading experts who provide valuable insights, strategies, and tools to help you navigate the ever evolving podcasting landscape. From SEO optimization to audience engagement techniques, we've got you covered. As far as monetization opportunities are concerned, we would like for you to unlock the potential to monetize your podcast and secure its long-term success. Gain access to potential sponsors, exclusive resources, and educational materials that will help you turn your passion into profit. You get exclusive resources, enjoy access to a treasure trove of exclusive resources, tools, and educational materials designed to empower you on your podcasting journey. From marketing guides to interview tips, we provide everything you need to create high quality content and grow your audience. Are you ready to join the Podcasters Collective? If so, call or text 202 308 3157. Again, 202 308-3157. If you'd like to come on the Podcasters Collective, or if you'd like to advertise, we're always looking for music artists as well, because we have a lot of music shows, especially if you have a music video. We're going to have a music video countdown. Plenty of things for you to do. You can help host a show. Plenty of opportunities. So the number again, 202-308-3157. And make sure you look over our website. That's what I was just reading from, at BEMNTV.com. In fact, everybody go ahead and pull up BEMNTV.com to learn more about the Black Empowered Media Network. Again, which is seen on Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Tubi. And we would love for you to get that exposure. So, again, like I said, I'm the founder of the Black Business Owners Network also, and we love to network over there. We love to partner, grow with one another, empower one another. So that's what it's all about. We have some members of the network on, and I would love for them to introduce themselves, an opportunity for them to promote their business a little bit. Like what it's all about, exposure. So let's see who we can start with here. Well, Christopher Lynette is on with me today to help me kind of, co-host a little bit. Just help us with the networking. So, Chris, are you there? I'm going to talk about a little bit about your upcoming podcast, what you do as a chef, etc.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's coming along great. I'm getting a lot of information from AI. Like I said, I am a chef. I work at a senior housing complex.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's pretty good. Yeah, so far so good. Life's
Okay.
good, and things are developing and coming to a head. So yeah.
That's, that's great. And I know you're going to be becoming a part of the Podcasters Collective. And what would your podcast be about? Do you know yet?
Uh, well, it will basically be about, current events, little laughter, and yeah, love,
Yes.
laughter, and humor, and controversy.
That sounds great. Sounds great. All righty. So, Dr. Anthony Stroman is on. Um, I was on a call that he had the other day, which was amazing. He's always having calls for the community, for the church. And please introduce yourself, tell everybody where you're joining us from, and a little bit about what you do, Dr. Stroman.
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for joining us on that relationship class. Well, basically, family, I started a movement some years ago called the Success Triangle. And very simply, it is 3 areas that we focus on. We help people to have a healthy mind, a healthy billion-dollar temple, and a healthy finances. Okay.
Mhm.
And in these 8 classes that I teach, everything that I do circles around those 3 areas of focus. Okay. And some of the upcoming seminar classes that I'm doing is the Universal Principle Success class. I do that every Monday for business people.
Okay.
Um, Another one is Victory Over Long-Term Grief, which is one that's very popular.
Hmm.
Financial Self-Defense is another one that's very popular. The Power of Health Education. So anyway, I got these 8 classes that I do, but the main thing is focusing on those 3 areas. If you look at 8 billion people in the world, you got to think right, you got to take care of the billion-dollar temple, and you got to master your finances. And I have an event coming in. I think I sent you the flyer. Thank you for
Mhm.
sharing it, Brenda,
Yep. Hmm.
in Augusta, Georgia, and that's going to be May the 3rd. So that's what I do. Thanks, Brenda, for the opportunity, my friend.
You're welcome. You're welcome. If anybody is in the Augusta, Georgia area, make sure you join that event that he's having. You'll see the flyer, the BBON, Facebook group, the Black Business Owners Network. You'll see it there. And he's going to be on our calls a lot, so he's going to be talking about it. So make sure if you're in the Augusta, Georgia area, that you make sure you join his event. Okay. So. And I meant to ask you, are all these things in one place? I know we do calls, but we were thinking that you might can have it all in one place at the Black Empower Media Network, so where they can get more exposure. We can talk about that offline, because you have some amazing things going on to help the community, and we would love for people to be able to find them, and a lot of people to be able to see them. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Sounds great. Sounds great. Okay. And we have Miss Kimber Collins on. Kimber is in Mexico. So, like I said, we have BBON members all over the world. So, Kimber, please tell them like what part of Mexico you're in, what you do, and just a little bit about yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Kimber Brianna, and I am stationed in Mexico, Tijuana to be exact. I'm here working out of my laboratory. It's called Wise Tower Laboratory. It's an independent lab that I birthed 7 years ago. So for 7 years now, I've been working independently, doing private studies on my own personal body, which is my lab. And 2 years ago, I had success in healing myself from genital herpes, HSV2 to be exact. So I created a protocol that granted me that success. And so now at my lab, I'm providing that protocol to the general public. And the aim is to be a beacon of inspiration, as I know there's a lot of controversy around this sensitive topic. Um, but I'm definitely standing for those who are seeking alternative treatment, those who believe in alternative treatment, those who believe in the ability of their body to heal regardless. So the product or the protocol can be found at www.wisetowerlab.com. Thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us again. So down there, you do have Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Tubi. Do you know, Kimber? You have to unmute yourself. Okay.
You're asking if those stations are in Mexico?
Yes.
You know, I do not tap into
TV.
television media. I really don't, so I do not know if that's the case here.
Okay. No worries. I was just wondering. I know we all seen all over the world, but that's fine. All righty. So thank you for introducing yourself and welcome, welcome, welcome. All righty. I do see that Brother Delano has joined us. Would you introduce yourself, please? Tell everybody where you're joining us from and a little bit about your business if you have one. Just unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you just fine. Welcome.
I'm Brother Leno. I'm speaking to you all and joining this meeting out of Orlando, Florida. And I was on the call once before. Like I explained before, I don't know if you guys really got the gist of what I was saying. But I was looking for how AI would help me sell digital products over the internet. So that's basically what I want to do, and I'm at a dilemma right now because I love YouTube University because you go on there, you learn anything that you want to know. So I'm at the crossroads now whether I should. I hear one part of the aisle saying that you should engage your audience, let them get to know who you are in order to sell to them. And then on the other side is, well, you could make faceless YouTube channels so they don't, if you don't want to appear and show yourself, you could really, engage the audience that way. So I'm at a crossroads right now. So that's why I'm trying to get advice from everywhere on which way to go.
All right, I understand.
Advice on you guys.
Yes, I'm gonna get you an appointment with Dr. Tina Michelle. She's an expert AI. She's showing us how to do it, and ChatGPT has become my assistant as well. So, yeah, she'd be able to help you with that. And of course, if you're looking for exposure, we definitely got you here. Like I said, we've seen on Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Tubi as well. So, looking for exposure for your business, we definitely need to talk. And we also do interviews. If you'd like to be interviewed, you ever thought about being interviewed?
Yes, I thought about it, but I'm not at that point yet.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what platform I want to be on, and set up my products in the right way so I can
You ready?
put it out in the world.
I understand. I do understand. So thank you and welcome, welcome, welcome. And
Thank
everybody,
you.
please put your information in the chat, your name, your email address, your telephone number, and your website if you have one. And also put in there if you're interested in being interviewed, because we do interviews here. All right, let's go. All right, Chris, did you have any questions for anyone?
Oh no.
No question. All righty.
Everything's
Okay.
good so far.
Yes, everything's good. We have businesses from all over, all type of industries. So I'm always excited to meet some of the BBON members and network with them and grow together. So, like I said, if you put your contact information in the chat, everybody can be able to contact you, and you guys can network even after you leave this call, which is great. And yep.
Brenda, I'm gonna jump on.
Okay, great, great.
This is the end of the month, everyone. So I don't know if you hit all your goals for this past month in March. It went by fast. We're walking into April. We're running into April. And the whole world around us has shifted and changed, and everything looks different than what it looked like just last December. So focus is absolutely necessary. So I think on Tuesday, we usually do Thursday for some type of an event, but Tuesday we're going to do a deep focus to get our April goals together. That's the 1st of April, right?
Okay.
Because you have to stay focused no matter what you're doing. Most of the time, like what the gentleman was talking about with AI and this and that, we have classes, they're not free, because otherwise, like I tell people, if you want a free class, go to YouTube University. Most of it is about a decision, though. It's not about this one is better or that one is better. Yes, there are some tactical things you need to know, like what product you're going to use, what platform you're going to use, how are you going to sell it, what's going to be your e-com, right? But at the end of the day, it's always about pulling the trigger. Most of the people I see that are trying to get something done, because everything is going on, because we want to make the right decision, they have something I call analysis paralysis. Right? Where they're analyzing, and they're not getting it done. I rather ready, fire, aim. That's my philosophy. Get ready, fire, then aim. Meaning I'm going to reverse engineer what I've done, look and see what needs to be done, and then adjust as I go. As long as it's done, done is better than best. And then adjust every step of the way, right? So that's the advice that I give. If you already have a product in mind, just do it. I know kids, and my daughter's one of them, thinks of a product, an hour later it's out. She sold, multiple copies. She's like, okay, I made my little money for the weekend, and she's $10,000 in, right? Because she's not afraid to pull the trigger, right? We have a thing when she was a kid. My voice is getting better. I know it sounds bad, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
But when she was a kid, we used to do the 1, 2, 3, go. Like 1, 2, 3, go. Don't hesitate. Just go, right? And so, I don't know if you can hear me. My phone is ringing constantly. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you is figure out what the product is, get it on a platform, put it out there. Make sure it's something that is aligned with you so that you're not just expecting people to just come because you built it. You got to be able to support it on social media, talk about it, talk around it, and give people a reason why they need it in their lives. So that's a little bit of my free 2-cent advice. But yeah, we have to focus. So we're hitting April. April is Tuesday. What are your goals? What are your goals? You got to knock them out. There's no excuses. And Brenda here say this all the time to the clients. There are reasons and there are results, and I cannot cash your reasons at the bank. Right? We got to go ahead and get focused and get her done. So I want to encourage you in that, and I'm sure she'll send out a notification for Tuesday. It might be more than one network, maybe BBON and the SheCon network and different people coming in. But I have an urgency that time is passing us by because there's so much going on around us. I feel like it's Monday, then Friday, then Monday, then Friday, then Monday, then Friday. That's how fast it's been going by. So let's jump in. Let's get some accountabilities, put some numbers on the board, and see how we can work together to get things done. Not just talk, not just share, get things done. And you know me, I'm the get it done son girl. Get it done. I don't want to hear yeah, get it done. Right? Love you guys. Hopefully you'll be there Tuesday.
Yes, thank you, Tina, for jumping on. Yeah, guys, make sure you join in Tuesday because we do deep focus work all the time, and it's an amazing tool for us to all just focus together. And Tina coaches us through it. We have 25 minutes that we go and we focus on our goals. We set a goal at the beginning, then we focus on the goals, get them done, come back, and then she see where we are, and then she help coach us through. So that's how that works. It's an amazing tool. If you really it's something that you've been putting off forever, that you just want to get it done, join us and we'll make sure you get it done. All
Yeah,
right.
and that's the sample version. That's only a 2-hour version.
Mhm.
A lot of my clients, we do a 4 or 5 hour deep focus for
Mm,
about 10 of us, and
mhm,
whole books get done, whole things get done,
mhm,
even on the 4 hour one. So you see, we go from beginning to the end. We don't get
mhm,
off until we're finished.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
the one that we're doing here, 2 hours. It's a sampling, but it'll get you on your way.
Right. Definitely. Guys, you really definitely want to join that. They have been amazing. I've been on every one of them, and I get something done every time. I get book done. Me and Tina working on a book together, documentary done, stuff that I just dreamed of doing. That I just focused on it, and we have experts on the call to be able to guide us through. Tina coach us through, and we're getting it done. We are getting it done. So I did want to ask everybody, like, what's the goal that they have? For their business? Maybe like where would you see yourself in the next couple years? Where would you like to see yourself? And we can start with let's start with Dr. Stroman. Just unmute yourself.
Okay, Brenda, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you now.
Yeah, okay. Well, I got several goals. Basically, of course, I'm working with the church community.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, my focus is helping 500 churches to understand the power of the success triangle that I teach all the time. Okay. Also, I actually have a book coming out very shortly called Victory Over Long-Term Grief. And the reason why that came about, that's going to be finished in about a month, is because of my personal experience. You heard my story a little bit when you were on the relationship class. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
helping people in that area. Okay. I'm also helping entrepreneurs to have what I call the entrepreneurial mindset based on biblical principles. So I'm working with a lot of different groups doing those things, but the main thing is to get this information into these churches so we can help them to understand the balance between spirituality and practical things. It's not just the spiritual side, but the combination of practical things so we can elevate our community in a larger way to affect millions of people. That's a little taste of some of the things that I'm working on. There's other things, but that's enough for right now. Okay. Thank
That's
you, Brenda.
good. That's amazing. That's amazing. Definitely, I'm going to send you the flyer, the information about the deep focus work, and hopefully you join us on Tuesday to knock some of that out and get closer to your goal. Okay.
And
And
also remember,
mhm,
6 o'clock a.m. Monday through Saturday, we pray.
yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
we have been praying on the Clubhouse platform. We started praying together September 9th, 2019. So Monday through Saturday, 6 o'clock a.m. Arizona time, we
That's,
pray for at
mhm.
least an hour.
That's
Wonderful.
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, all righty. So let's see. Let's go with Kimber. What are some of your goals and where would you like to see yourself in a couple of years?
Within 2 years, I can see myself supplying businesses who have a want or a desire for the protocol that I'm offering. So being a supplier would be a nice step forward for me.
Mhm. Nice, nice, nice. Again, make sure you join us for deep focus work. You might be surprised yourself and get it done in less, much, much less time than that because we really dive in and get it done. Okay.
You
So
said that's Tuesday. You said you'll
Tuesday.
send the information
I
and the
sure will.
yeah, go ahead. Okay.
All righty. Let's see. Brother Delano, what's some of your goals, your main couple goals, and where you see yourself in the next couple of years?
Well, I have a 12-month goal, and then I have a 5-year goal.
Okay.
And my goals are measured monetarily, in money. So within the next 12 months, I see myself, my company doing at least $10,000 per month. And then after that, it could grow exponentially after that. But I measure my goals in dollars.
Definitely, that's the way to do it. All right, thank you, brother
Thank you.
Delano. Okay, and let's go with Christopher. What are some of your goals? Where do you see yourself in the next couple of years?
Well, my main goal is to develop the inventions I have, those off the ground. And but first foremost, building that podcast where I can, just give people information to grow. Because it seems like everybody wants to sell information. And information is free. So I mean, once you give them the information, then they can build a business, and now they're selling their product. We can all patronize each other by, just buying their product. I'm sure everybody's gonna have a nice product that people will need. So why sell information? That's my biggest, peeve. You see these informations up here, everybody want to sell you this, that, and the other. Hey, AI is a beautiful thing.
Sure is. Definitely is. Definitely is. So the next question is, what do you need for your business? What's one thing you need? Is there like a business you like to partner with or something? Because we have a lot of resources in the BBON. Is there anything you need to reach your goals?
Not really.
You just need to get started, perhaps.
Yeah, well, help with that AI. I'm not that very, computer savvy, so yeah, that would be helpful. But for the most part, me and AI are buddies right now. So anything I need, I want to know it'll answer it for me. So yeah, but any other resources that anybody can have to help me out, get me started on the podcast, that would be fine.
Yes, definitely. You've been to our deep focus work before, so you know how Tina coaches us through. So you get all your questions answered, and you get accountability from the group, which is the main thing. To be held accountable to reach your goals. So it's a wonderful group and a wonderful session to join us. So please join us on Tuesday. All right, Chris.
All right.
Okay. And what about Kimber? Is there anything that you need for your business, or is there like anyone you like to partner with, any type of business in order to grow your business? Anything you need?
Yeah, certainly. I need exposure. So being on this network, this is the greatest step I've taken in that regards. So there is an offer to be interviewed more frequently, right?
Yes, yes. You want
Right.
that?
Yeah, I'm tiptoeing in that direction. So that's what I need is exposure.
Wonderful, wonderful. And he will be getting interviewed soon. And if anybody else would like to be interviewed, just text the word interview to 202-308-3157. The word interview to 202-308-3157. We have opportunity for your interview to be in front of the BBON. That's like over 70,000 people. Also on the Black Empower Media Network channel, which is seen all over the world on TVs all over the world. Like I said, Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Tubi as well, which is major exposure. And that's the main thing people need for their business is exposure. Because they don't hear about you, they don't know you exist. So I look forward to interviewing you and offering you the exposure that you desire. Okay? Thank you, Kimber. All righty. Did I go with Brother Delano? Have you gone yet? Say what you need for your business. If you need anything at all, any sort of people you like to partner with in order to grow.
Yes, yes. What I need right now, because I have the products, what I need is a mapped out blueprint of exactly what steps I need to take in order to get to the next level. I have a mentor already. Through him, I got the products that I have now, but that's as far as it goes with him. He'll tell you what to do, but he won't show you how to do it.
Okay, so yeah,
If you get what I mean.
I get it. I
Because
definitely
the
get
more
it.
time. So
Hmm.
that's the main thing I need now, a blueprint
Yes,
of
yes.
exactly what steps to take.
Okay, well, I know Dr. Tina Michelle she coaches you through. She's my coach, and she definitely will give you the blueprints so you can contact
You can
connect
also
with
go
you.
to ChatGPT
Mm-hmm.
and say, give me a blueprint
Mm-hmm.
of how to get my products to market. Because I hear a lot of people say information is free, transformation is not, right? Meaning, get information, get on YouTube, get all the information you need, right? But when it comes to the actual know-how from someone who's done it before, that takes time and it takes effort and resources. So ChatGPT, I love that school. That's better than to be YouTube University. Ask them specifically what you want. What is the blueprint to get my digital products to market?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
And it'll give you a blueprint.
All right.
Perfect, perfect. All righty.
Here's another secret with ChatGPT. You have to prompt it to tell it who it's supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even with that blueprint, you'll say, just like you're talking to someone, who are you talking to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just I use the Lord Prayer model, right? We don't start with that Lord's Prayer for those of us who know it, on earth as it is in heaven, right? We start with our Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Same thing with prompting ChatGPT. You are a digital products expert. That's your first sentence in ChatGPT. You are a #1 producer for podcasts in the United States of America. That's your first sentence in ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Then give me the blueprint to take my digital products to market, to take my podcast to market. In Chris's case, I remember telling you this a while ago, Chris. You go on there and you say you are a podcast producer, right? I am, meaning you,
Mm-hmm.
a person trying to start podcasting. This is the equipment I have already. How do I set it up so that I can easily record every week from my home? You got to be that specific. And then that's how you work with ChatGPT. It's not about just asking a bunch of questions. It'll take you on the loop. It's how you frame the prompting. Who are you talking to? What in particular are you talking about? Who are you in this conversation? Right? And what is the outcome that you would have, that you would like to have from that query?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Sounds good. There you go. Some free information. All right.
That's
To get you going.
because it's not about information. If information can make you rich, then every person will be rich. It's about transformation. That's the secret sauce. And I paid a lot of money for transformational information. And I've made a lot of money because I invested, right? So that's important. We have to get our minds out of the mindset of, I'm gonna get it for free. You're gonna, well, you invested nothing, you get nothing. I'm willing to pay people that I just know have been where I've already been. So I don't have to take all those steps. I want to hack. I want to save time. I want to know what your failures were. So, right? I always tell people the best seminar you could ever go to is a person's failures in business, because they've learned lessons. It's not failure, it's feedback. So you learn lessons from those specific maneuvers. There's so many different things that I've walked through and I reapproach it. Brenda watches me all the time. I'm like, okay, let's try it this way. Okay, I don't like it. It's not the outcome I want. This is I never say quit. There's never a quit. There's a redesign. There's a redesign. There's a redesign. We don't play 9-inning games. My father owns the bat, the ball, and the field. We play till we win. Until we win. So knowing that, there's always a way to get to that destination. Figure out, you're either gonna have time or you're gonna have money. If you have a lot of time, then walk it out. Go figure out the proper way to work with AI. Yes, it can save you time and money. Sometimes it's just a matter of a tweak, right? Figure out who has the information that you need. Who is that type of person? I always ask my clients, who do you need to be to do it today? Do you need to be a lawyer to answer that question? Do you need to be an accountant to answer that question? What skill set do you need to elicit? Because it's never about what, it's always about who. It's always who, not what. And then collapse time on it. You collapse time on it by partnering properly, networking well. Some people say your network is your net worth. I add a spin to it. I say your self-worth. How you feel about yourself.
Yes.
Do you believe you deserve it? Do you believe that it's for you? Do you believe that you can get it done? Can you see yourself entering home base? Or are you just working at it and getting around to it? You got to decide first, who do you need to be to do it today? If it's not you, then who is it? And what can you learn from that person, right? And what can we learn working together? So I'm donate my time because I recognize there's certain things that some of us have learned very early. Some of us are still trying to figure it out. Some of us feel like it's personal, like everything I try to do, I can't get it done. Usually that's not true. The world is not against you. First of all, let's change our mindset, right? People talk about paranoia. I believe in something called pronoia. Pronoia means the universe is here and conspiring to bless me. I believe that. It gets on people's nerves, but I say it every day. That is the best day ever. It's my best day ever. I'm gonna make it my best day ever. I don't care what your interpretation is of me. I don't care what your isms and your schisms and your is are. The universe is here to bless me. God took the time to create me. Okay? And the universe, which is one word, that's what universe means. And this universe was created by one word, one creation. Might be a little different than what you're used to, but I don't really believe in a new age. I believe it's the old age without Jesus. That's just me. Okay? It's conspiring to bless you. Once you get that part in your mindset, that not only am I going to go at it, but I'm going to go at it and I'm going to get closer and closer to my goal. Not, let's try this. Let me see if this is going to work. Let me see if someone's going to take something from me, sabotage me, stab me in the back. Whatever you're expecting in your line of sight, that's what you're going to see and get more of. I promise you it's the truth. So I just wanted to add that because it's important for us to have a proper view of our business and what we're doing and contributing first to the people directly around us. Why are we doing this? What's the anchor? The anchor for my business was to be a contribution to the planet, right? Not just my little circle. Started with my little circle. Started with my husband and my children and my church, right? Then I was like, wow, we could do more outside of the four walls of the church. We could feed whole cities, whole communities. We could do this, we could do that. Now we get to feed 37 daycares. We're in 17 cities doing fresh food for all. We have 215 TV networks. We had 195 countries. We have 21 satellite offices and facilities. That's all because I believe that together we can distribute hope from here to outer Mongolia. We could be a catalyst of change. And instead of worrying about the pandemics and plandemics or whatever we want to call it that is put on this earth, we could be a pandemic of hope in our own economy.
Nice.
In our own economy. I just believe it because I've seen it happen. We got together, started one restaurant called Even Stevens, and then we started 2, then 5, then 10, then 20, then 37, and fed 5.2 million people.
Wow.
You've seen the documentary, The Cost of Hope.
Yep.
So it was possible, just 3 friends going, hey, we're going to spend the money on food. How much is the food? How much profit is in the food? Okay, there's this much profit. There's this much profit in the food. I wonder how much does it cost for this shelter and that shelter per person to feed a person? So what if we give away 1 meal for every meal that is purchased in a for-profit mechanism. And we did it. Yes, it disrupted stuff. Yes, BlackRock came against us. Yes, we had to fight for our lives because they've never seen people just sort of wake up and go, I'm going to raise the money and raise $150 million. We did it. Can do it again. I don't have any special skill sets. Yes, I'm an educated individual. My education came from curiosity, not because of accolades. I wanted to know, therefore I went and found out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Maybe I have a little extra, I don't know, zhuzh, as they call it. I believe I'm a daughter of Zion. And because I'm a daughter of Zion, my daddy loves me. And even though I might be his problem child sometimes, right, I receive. And so put yourself in a mindset. Do you believe that you can receive? It's not church, but this is how the brain works. You cannot drive forward and look backwards. You will crash.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You cannot look forward. You cannot drive forward and look backwards. Not even at failures from yesterday. Not even negative experiences from 2 days ago. Not even when I have a horrible experience with someone. I go shake it off in that minute. And then I reset, reboot, and go back at it because they are not defining me or what is put in me to move towards. So I believe every person has the ability to create their own empire, their own kingdom. It's in you already. It's in you already. Just do you believe it?
Yes. Oh, powerful.
Right? Not believe in, because that's potential. Believe it.
Believe it.
Right? And you've heard me say the breakdown. If you be, he is the I am. And then to activate the verb of I am is to be. And then you be, and then you believe. And what you believe is what you be living. That's the same word.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what you be living is what you be having. What you be having, expressed over a period of time, is behavior.
Mm-hmm.
That same behavior, expressed over a period of time and installed as identity, is what you're becoming. You have that choice by just starting in this moment, right now, and deciding right now, I'm going to have what I envision. I'm going to get the kingdom mindset, like what's his name again? I'm sorry. Brother Stroman, Dr. Stroman.
Mm-hmm.
He's not here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to get 500 churches. We got 500 churches. We have over 500 churches. That's part of a new gospel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just the 10 to 12 Black-centric networks out of the 215 networks hits 25 million unique views every month. Where do you put yourself in that equation? Take the boundaries off. Swing for the rafters. Don't put a limit on it. Don't be afraid to say, I want this, this, and this. And I say things, I make declarations. Brenda hears me. Okay, in 2 months, I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to get this in 3. I'm going to build this house, and I'm going to go over here and buy this property. I'm going to buy this property. Last year, I didn't have the property. This year, I have almost 32 acres, 2 different states. Now we're going to build the little houses, right? Tiny homes from our own company, Green Planet Homes, and start building solutions for people who are housing insecure or food insecure. These are properties that I own. 2 years ago, I didn't have that. Actually, one of the properties in Virginia was always there. I just didn't know it was there. It's my family property that's been there since 1800s, the late 1800s, which is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that legacy is being passed through my family and my cousins, not just me. At least 8 acres each. And then we have 16 acres over here that we're working the ground. If I didn't put it out there and believe it and give myself the permission to say, I could do that, I could get it done. And it doesn't have to be about me. We can partner together. Everyone has an equity share. Everyone gets their money. Everyone does their job. And then we can go ahead and create an economy that doesn't need to be voted on in Congress because it's ours. Just saying. Anyway, I said I was going to be quiet because I'm supposed to be quiet, vocal rest. But I had to add that because we got to come out of the mind that we just trying to get something done. You know, how they treat minorities. We're not minorities. I'm tired of hearing that. The reason why they don't want you to call yourself a person of color. There's a battle there. And it was implanted soundbite battle. Just understand. Okay. If a person has melanation, just know the origin of life was Africa. That is 3/4 of the world's population. Not a minority. 3/4 of the world population. Civilizations, kingdoms, electricity was found in the pyramids. The only thing we're lacking is the ability to identify as the leaders, the head, not the tail, above, not beneath. Okay, love you guys. Hope you show up on Tuesday because we're going to drill into it. And I may not be for everyone. You have to have a strong stomach with me. I do not leave a lot of room for sad, sorry, self-loathing, pathetic language. I just don't. I don't leave it for myself. Well, I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to see what I see from the inside of me come on the outside of me. Because God created us to be creators. We are creators. Okay? So I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tina. We needed that motivation. Because self-worth is your net worth. Just like she said, your self-worth is your net worth. So that's the way we got to think. Think highly of ourselves. And like you said, you can do it. We can do it
We can do it. We always say it's our network, but you're going to attract who you are. Ooh, that was hard for me to deal with. You attract who you are. Why I got all these people around me who don't dream? Do you dream? Why I got all these people around me who don't know? Do you know? You're going to attract who you are. So if you elevate yourself, I'm not saying it from an egoic standpoint. Understanding that you are a designer original, unique by design. There is no one or nothing like you. That's amazing. That's why I don't believe in competition. I can't compete with Chris. No one can do Chris like Chris.
Right.
No one can do Tina like Tina. No one can do Brenda like Brenda. You're a designer original with a maker's mark. And that helps you to celebrate people. Be curious about people. Be excited about people. Instead of being paranoid, you're pronoid. Pronoia means everything is around to bless me. It's here to bless me.
Definitely. Now, you guys don't have to come on and do deep focus work with us on Tuesday. Now I see some openings after 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Tina, which is like 2 your time. What time exactly did you want to do it on Tuesday? You still there, Dr. Tina?
I am. I don't know what time is open. I gotta look, but
Yeah, I just
sneaking in
looked.
there.
Yeah, I just looked. Like I said, anytime after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. your time. So we
So
can.
because I don't have anything in the evening on Tuesday, do I?
I didn't see anything. Let me just make sure. Let's see, Tuesday the 1st. The bonus coach. Nope, nothing in the evening. Nothing after Coach Tony, which is around 4 o'clock. We finished with him, so nothing in the evening.
Okay. So figure out where to either put it before Tony or after Tony. Okay.
Okay.
It's a 2-hour clock.
2 hours. Yeah, you have Heidi.
Brother Devano, I'm glad you got them nuggets because let me tell you, when you finally realize what life is really about and what we've actually been robbed of, which is identity, right? And I'm saying the human race, okay? This color code thing, all life began in Africa. I don't care what color you are today. All life began in Africa. So everyone's an African. I mean, that's first of all, that's the first myth, right? I don't remember any story of any life that's not considered mythology, like, Valhalla or something, that begins in like England.
Mm-hmm.
Biblical proof of life, Northern Africa. Historical proof of life, West or East Africa with the Lucia Pipficus afarensis. Evidence is evidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're trying to rewrite history. We have the opportunity right now, which I'm glad. Go ahead and rewrite it, because this was history. That was the history of colonizers, not our history, right? We have the right to write our own history the way it should be. It starts with yours first, though. Write your story. Write your story. Make decisions. Every day we have to do that. Every day I have to wake up and reboot, because we deal with some hard conversations. One of my jobs is I work with global organizations, and we focus on saving lives across boundaries. I work with the UN in at least 26 of the 33 member states. When you see that type of devastation on a regular basis, you have to have such a calibration emotionally to be able to move in a certain way. And I believe it was Brother Delano who was a veteran, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I have a heart being forced. I'm not in the military, but I am a registered ambassador to the United Nations. Hold on one second. I hope you can still hear me, because I have some text back to back of the United Nations, and that work is hard. And my ex-husband, burn pits, everything. That work is hard.
Mm-hmm. Ready. Yes.
Okay, I'm dashing my ginger juice.
Okay.
My ginger, my tea. But I just pray that everyone is encouraged. Like I said, my language sometimes, not for everyone. I just don't believe in all the division that we've been taught to separate energy, right? History, it is what it is, right? Technology, that's the African paradigm. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not just sitting here because I'm in CB40 singing I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, and it is what it is. Okay?
Yes.
Even some of the people that we are not that fond of today are pulling pictures of Jesus as a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So the confidence that I had as a child, which a lot of people can understand, being raised by a single mom projects, how she's so confident. I never heard the word minority until I got to college.
Mm-hmm.
Made a big difference. I never heard the word minor in reference to my identity anywhere in my life until I got to college. And then I was like, actually, that's wrong. I was able to say, no, people of color of 3/4 of the world population. Well, there's no gender equity because women are a minority. Women are not a minority. We make, especially in Western civilizations, we make most of the buyer decisions in our household.
Mm-hmm.
We're just people. We should just be people, right? So when you start realizing that other people have identified you for their benefit, you really begin to sit in your dot. That's what I call it, protecting your dot, right? Because everything outside of you is the circumference of the circle. You have to reach into that circumference and pull it into your dot. If you protect your dot where you stand, it takes a lot to knock you off that. It takes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this is not a time to play. This is a time to dig in and do what we need to do. And then people will really see who they really are. For real.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My juice is here. I got my ginger juice and my beet juice and my, I'm so tired of this juice, but girl, that's the only thing that's helping my
It's healthy.
sinuses. Grateful for it.
Natural products always help. hmm So yeah. So that's just a little taste of Dr. Tina Michelle. I'm lucky enough to have her as my coach. And if you ever need any coaching, make sure you reach out to her, Dr. Tina Michelle. You can come through me and I can get you an appointment with her. Like she said, she's gonna do a free deep focus work session on Tuesday. I was looking at I know you have some other appointments, Heidi, and a few other in the morning. So we might have to do an evening session, 6 o'clock. Maybe when they get off of work, finish business and everything. We do 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. Make sure you guys join us. Mark that on your
Is that
calendar.
6 to 8 p.m. my time or your time?
My time.
Okay, that works for me.
Yep.
You know,
So
my energy just goes. It goes, psh, that's it.
yeah, I know
Start
that's
at
too
5
late for me.
a.m.
So yeah, so that definitely 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this upcoming Tuesday. We're gonna do a deep focus work session, and if you want to come on a network and need more exposure, definitely reach out to the Black Empowered Media Network. You see the website here, BEMNTV.com, BEMNTV.com, or call or text 202-308-3157. If you want to interview, just text the word interview to 202-308-3157, and we'll get your interview up in the Black Business Owners Network, as well as the Black Empowered Media Network on all those channels, Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Tubi. Make sure you check us out. And I'm just looking at upcoming events. We have on Tuesday, April the 8th, Financial Literacy Month free webinar. The BBON is going to be doing with Mr. X Stock Market Academy and the Financial Literacy Month. We also have what's his name? Financial Educators Group on as well. So the Financial Educators Group and Mr. X Stock Market Academy, along with myself, the Black Empower Media Network, and the Black Business Owners Network. We're going to be doing the month of April is Financial Literacy Month. So we're going to have a free high impact wealth building webinar. Financial Literacy Month is a nationwide observance in April that aims to educate people about how to manage and grow their money more efficiently, build wealth for themselves and their families, save money on taxes, and how to transfer money from family members to other family members, and much more. So again, that's April the 8th, Tuesday, April the 8th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark your calendars. You're going to be seeing the flyer for that around the BBON and other places. And that's all I have for now. I want to thank you guys for joining us
I think
again.
we have another financial literacy date coming at the end of the month.
Yes, we're gonna do one for the Black Empower Media Network. We don't have the date set yet, but
Yeah, don't be bullied out of your bag. That's what it's called. Don't be bullied out of your bag. It's
yes,
gonna be amazing.
yes, it definitely is gonna be amazing. All right, so that's what's coming up. You see all kinds of events and webinars we have here, all type of educational tools we have for the Black Business Owners Network, and exposure with the Black Empower Media Network, BEMN TV. Again, BEMNTV.com. That's all I have for now. Thank you guys again for joining us. We see you on Tuesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mark 2 hours off your calendar, so 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, I see you then. Brenda Eason, signing off.